It's almost day 1000, and I thought it would be nice to fight the Ender Dragon a couple of times. Just as a challenge. For that, I want to get a Trident, because I love to use the Riptide enchant to fly around. However, to farm Tridents, I want to use Conduits to swim around the oceans to fight the drown. So I also will build a Prismarine farm. So starting with the materials for the Guardian farm. This kind of farm is so simple that I won't even use a tutorial for it. I have my own Guardian farm design, but it requires a drained ocean monument, so we are obviously not doing that. I'm going to use the monument next to a mushroom island that I found a while back. So now that we have everything cleared out, let's build the farm. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of this part, because here is where we're gonna have the killing chamber. I'm not gonna bother with the whole nether side. Maybe in the future I'll redo this farm here, drain the monuments and all that kind of stuff, but now I'm just gonna do one-dimensional Guardian farm. You know what is more fun than a Guardian farm? The fact that some of my replay recordings decided they are not gonna work, which is so fun. So some of the stuff you'll see here will be recreations of what happened, because replay mod decided to be my best friend. It is really weird. I've been using this mod for years and that never happened to me before. Okay, it has been 10 minutes. Not bad, I would say. Not bad at all. Now that I have a kind of functioning Guardian farm, yes, the fact that I was building it without the tutorial means that I have done something wrong. But I have picked a small ocean next to the Pink Ship Temple, and now I can set up some conduits and fight drowns until I get the Trident. Drowns spawn pretty much during the nighttime, so when it was day, I have mined some stone in my beacon mine. So in the time of drown hunting, I have found two pretty rare ores. Look at that! I was just swimming through the water caves and we got ourselves a really rare block here. There is absolutely no freaking way that that just happened. That's an 8 vein of rare diamond ores. No deep slate emerald ore yet though. It will be mine one day. I got bored pretty fast, but I had a plan. Yep, I just built a drown farm. While I'm building it, let me explain how the farm works. The concept is by Ilmango, and despite the fact that I could use a tutorial for it, I decided to limit it to as much as I can. However, the idea of the farm is pretty simple. There is a platform in the sky that has turtle eggs on it, so drowns walk into the killing chamber, and above the said platform we have a big body of flowing water that stops on open gates. A lot of gates. Seriously, it was a lot. I had to take a break from building it just to chop wood for these. That was ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of water. Drowns spawn inside it, they flow down and they are killed by me. This farm is already working, but I will build a roof on top of it just so it's faster. So why not build it out of Prismarine, since I just built a farm for it. Let's check out the Guardian farm. Okay, we've got a problem, and I'm not talking about that missing block. I was tweaking with the storage a little, because it was too slow. And now it's a little bit too fast. We are getting blocks though. I was pretty much freestyling this one. So I gotta take a step back and actually use my brain to build a normally working one, because that is not cutting it. That is definitely not cutting it. I'll just put nether portals here and go crazy over on the nether side. Told you it would break. I already have figured out how to fix the storage problem, but I will do that another episode. For now, I'll just mine the interior of the temple. I just freaking screamed because finally, I got a trident. And I will be able to fly without fireworks. Please say Riptide, please say Riptide, please say Riptide. I'm breaking the tree, okay. I never showed that. I had a village breeder that I never really used. I have this one trader, I was supposed to have some more. But yeah, this never worked out. So that's why I never showed it on camera. Next episode is probably going to be about villagers, because this is awful. Just give me Riptide. Loyalty. Not what I want. Okay, now we can roll. Riptide tree, let's go. For the first time in this world, I have missed this so much. Yes! 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 I love this so much. Yes! Okay, I'm right next to water. Yep. That's awesome. Give me money. Is that enough? I don't remember the price. It's, I think 21? 22. Okay. I have enough emeralds. And now... Oh, and we can upgrade the mending... I mean, not the mending book. We can upgrade the trident. Should we name it something, or... Maybe I leave it up to you. Maybe you should name the trident. Oh, I am out of... give me a sec. Shouldn't run out of anvils for some time. Now let's heal it. So let's turn it up. Yep. Fully healed trident. Now that I have the farm completed and a brand new trident, it's time to fight the dragon, but not without preparation. I made some water pools on the end island so I can yeet myself into the air much easier. I'll make some slow falling potions just in case, and of course I need to kill some ghast for end crystals. I hope I didn't die. Okay, that's gonna be risky. I don't want to get too close, because I don't have the totem. Well, I don't use them, so... Here we go! No. Done. Okay, this one was weird. Okay, but let's be real for a moment. Why was I doing this? I am certainly not making an end project, at least not for now. Why would I fight the dragon so many times? Well, at first I thought I needed to prove something to myself. Last time I killed 20 Ender Dragons was when I used to use Totems of Undying, and I used a lot of them during the dragon fights. But I don't need to prove anything to myself. I'm a builder, and I should focus on that. But okay, enough with this inspirational speech. Can I address something? Why am I doing the voiceover outside? Can't we afford an office or something? Is it in a budget? Yeah, I think we may find some money for that. Thank you, gosh, I should have asked sooner. I'm kinda going from a quest to a quest, but here they are. I want to check how many beacons I have, because I'll be needing some. Here they are. $44, okay. Can we kill 44 withers? That amount of... Bruh, we need 2 souls and... Okay, but... I might be wrong, I want to check that. I'm scared. Okay, this should work. I think. Okay, flawless, just a bit too loud. Now to do that 43 times more. It took me 43 minutes, but we got 44 beacons. That feels nice. I feel like I'm going to repeat myself because I already talked about it twice, but I'm mining 16 blocks of stone for every sap I get since I made a certain shard, and at the moment I don't have that much to mine. So I'll probably change the rules a little with another shard. The challenge stops when I complete a village, which I haven't even started building, because I want to use the new tough blocks, and I couldn't update my world to experimental features without destroying the day count. Also, it's just 2 months until the release, cause I heard we'll get it in June. So preparing for this project, I did a live stream, which is a really rare event, because my internet isn't the best. I cleared out most of the space for the village, and now I'll build a Basalt generator on the nether side of the project. I think Basalt will go really well with the colors I have planned for this space. It is time to build a Basalt farm by Ilmango. I'll leave the link to the tutorial down in the description. And I have just realized how easy this late into the game gathering materials is. I just had to go from a chest to a chest, from a farm to a farm, and I had everything. I didn't even bother to record it because it was that easy. I had pretty much everything in the chests. And I'll build it here because it's conveniently close to a build location which will need a lot of basalt. At least I'm hoping it will, because that's what I have in mind with the color palette. But let's just get on with the time lapse. I need a super smelter so bad. I just keep making this little contraption over and over, and then I'm breaking it over and over and saying, nah, I don't need it. I have my furnaces there. But I really need a super smelter next to the lava farm. But yeah, while I'm waiting for that sand to smelt, I thought that it would be a good opportunity to build a little fishing shack, because all of my storage in this boat that I use for fishing, yeah, I was surprised. I thought I named this cat. I did name it Jimothy. I believe Blue named it, if I remember right. But yeah, we are running out of storage. Let's just build a little fishing shack with what we have. I'm pretty happy with what we have here. That's a cool fishing shack. Okay, so I have this problem. YouTube doesn't really like when I'm doing non-hardcore stuff. Just to prove that it's dumb, I will want to do the most uninteresting hardcore video ever. Just uploading an hour-long video of me just fishing, maybe even trying to get a mending book. Maybe not even for an hour. Maybe until I get a mending book, just like Grian. But I want to prove to myself, or make an experiment and see if me just fishing for a very long time will get more views than my non-hardcore stuff, because I'm putting as much effort to my non-hardcore content as much as I put into my hardcore content, and it kind of hurts. So yeah, I'll be doing a fishing episode. I'll also talk about it in the movie, which I'll start editing after publishing this video. Also, do you like my office? I think it's quite nice. I just need to add some more accommodation, but at least I'm not recording outside. And now for the biggest thing in the episode, at least I think the biggest. I've never done a fireworks show, and considering that I'll be hitting 1000 days in no time, it would be nice to do one. Creating the fireworks system for the show wasn't really that hard. It was doable, even with the small redstone knowledge I have. The only thing that took time was the fact that I needed to AFK my witch farm and craft a lot of redstone pieces. I was done with the setup really fast, so I decided to do something before finishing this chapter of my world. I worked on an area that I promised to finish a while back by adding bookshelves to an underground library and adding interiors to the surface buildings. I also turned it into an actual village by transporting some new friends into their houses. I cleared out a big space for a terraforming project, but I kinda needed the leaves for custom trees, so I decided to collect all of them instead of burning down a forest. Yes, it slowed down the process a lot, but now I have a bunch of leaves. I don't know how, but my Enderman farm broke. Okay, I guess we gotta use the Wither Skelly farm. Then I used the newly collected leaves and built a tree that I worked on in Creative World, and then made a schematic of it and placed it in. I feel like my custom tree skills have doubled since the last time I used them. And now look at this tree, nothing is happening in the background, look how perfect it is. Nothing at all, totally not upgrading an old build to make it look better, nope, nothing like that. But speaking of upgrades, cause it popped out as a totally random topic, I want to tear down this building and instead build a mushroom shop here, to make it more interesting than just an ugly house with a storage room inside for just mushroom. And look at that, I even did an interior! And after the last touches on the newly renovated old build, it was finally time to watch some fireworks. Honestly, I'm surprised how long it took me to survive this 1000 days. It took me almost a year. It turns out that editing videos means that you don't have that much time to actually play the game, but we made it. And I want to say thank you to everyone watching this series. It doesn't matter if you have watched it since the first episode or just from now. I'm excited to finally start doing bigger projects. I've been thinking about my mega build for a very long time now, a year basically. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.